The universe is a restless expanse, a tapestry of light and mystery, and I, Albert Einstein, have spent my life unraveling its truths. But you, caught in the quiet chaos of your own mind, feel bound, chained by habits, doubts, and distractions that keep you from the life you were meant to live. I speak to you now, from the heart of a man who dared to rethink the cosmos. Freedom is not a gift bestowed upon you. It is a path you forge. Self-discipline is not a burden. It is the shortcut to freedom. The stars do not waver, and neither must you. Your potential is not a cage. It is a constellation waiting for you to trace its light. Picture a river, its current stalled by debris, its flow choked by the weight of indecision. That is your mind when discipline falters, stagnant, yearning for release. I know this struggle. In my youth, I drifted in the comfort of unformed ideas, my dreams delayed by the lure of distraction. But I learned this: freedom is not found in avoiding effort. It is built through the choices that set you free. Self-discipline is not about perfection. It is about persistence, about choosing to move forward even when your heart trembles. You are not trapped. You are one decision away from becoming unbound. The first step is belief, not in guarantees, but in the truth that you are capable of more than you allow yourself to be. The world will urge you to drift, to let distractions define your days. I felt this pull. My theories were ridiculed, my progress slow, yet I held fast to the belief that my mind could reshape reality. Belief is your rebellion against chaos, your refusal to let old habits chain you. It is the courage to trust that self-discipline is not a punishment, but a key to the freedom you seek. This courage demands vision. Close your eyes. See the life you were born to live, not the one you're entangled in, but the one that sets your soul ablaze. Is it a legacy that outlives you? A purpose that shifts the world? A quiet life of meaning, rooted in truth? Whatever it is, hold it like a star in your heart. My vision was a universe where the impossible became possible, and it guided me through years of doubt. Your vision is your compass, the light that pulls you forward when distraction beckons. It is the map that leads you to freedom through discipline. But vision without action is a dream that fades at dawn. The world will tempt you to postpone, to believe freedom comes without effort. I know this temptation. I could have lingered in the safety of accepted science, never daring to question time or space. But I chose to act, to write one equation, to ask one question. Action is not about speed, it is about commitment. It is the choice to move, however small the step, toward the life you see. Self-discipline is not a wall, it is a bridge, and the universe waits for you to cross it. Action requires discipline, the quiet promise to honor your vision, even when your mind resists. My desk was a storm of papers, my thoughts a whirlwind, yet I returned to the work day after day. Discipline is not a shackle, it is a vow. It is the choice to choose your dreams over distraction, to build your life one deliberate moment at a time. Freedom is not a distant shore, it is a path you carve, and self-discipline is the shortcut that sets you free. The path is not smooth. It weaves through valleys of doubt, over peaks of temptation, into places where distractions cling like shadows. I walked such paths, my mind wrestling with ideas too vast to grasp, my heart heavy with moments when I faltered. But I learned this: the struggle is not proof you're bound, it is proof you're alive. Every temptation to drift, every fear you face, is a chance to choose discipline, to forge the freedom you seek. Resilience is not the absence of obstacles, but the courage to push through them. I faced rejection, uncertainty, moments when my work seemed futile. Yet I kept going, not because I was fearless, but because I refused to let chaos steal my freedom. You too will face moments when distractions feel stronger than your will, when your mind whispers that freedom can wait. In those moments, pause, breathe. Feel the strength that has carried you this far. It is not loud or fleeting. It is steady, like the pulse of the stars. You are not defined by the moments you've drifted. You are defined by the choices that set you free. Self-discipline is not a single leap. It is a series of steps, each one a victory over the habits that bind you, a step toward the freedom you were born to claim. Freedom demands adaptability. The universe is not rigid. It shifts, expands, rewrites its own truths. I learned this as I chased ideas that defied the science of my time. My theories were not born whole. They evolved, bent to new evidence, grew with each question I dared to ask. Your life, too, must bend. The habits that keep you bound, distraction, hesitation, self-doubt, are not fixed. They are malleable, ready to be reshaped. Like a tree in a storm, you must sway, your roots deep, your branches flexible. The fears that tempt you to drift are not chains. They are invitations to grow, to change, to carve a path to freedom through discipline. Think of a sculptor chiseling stone. Each strike is deliberate, each chip a step towards something new. That is you, shaping your life, carving away the distractions that keep you from freedom. I reshaped my mind time and again, letting go of doubts that held me back. You must do the same. Your potential is not static. It is alive, capable of transforming as you do. Let it. Let yourself. Chaos is not your truth. It is a habit, and habits can be broken. The freedom you seek is not a fantasy. It is a reality you build, one disciplined choice at a time. In this building, gratitude is your anchor, not the shallow thanks of routine, but the deep soul-shaking awe of being alive in a universe so vast, so alive. I felt it when I looked at the stars, when I saw not just science but wonder. Every moment you breathe, every step you take is a gift. See it, feel it. The struggles, the distractions, the quiet mornings when the world feels new, they are all threads in the tapestry of your life. Gratitude does not erase the pull of chaos, it transforms it, turning hesitation into wisdom, fear into fuel. It reminds you that your potential is not a burden but a privilege, a chance to create something extraordinary. And as you create, let learning be your light. I never stopped asking, never stopped seeking, even when the answers eluded me. The universe is a teacher, and every experience, every triumph, every drift, is a lesson. What has life taught you lately? Not the shallow truths of success or failure, but the deep ones, about your strength, your purpose, your heart. Learning is not a chore. It is a rebellion against chaos. It is the choice to grow, to question, to see every moment as a chance to choose discipline, to become the architect of your own freedom. Learning is not solitary. You are not alone in the vastness, trapped in the cycles of your own distractions. You are woven into a tapestry of stories, connected to every soul, every dream. I found strength in the minds that challenged me, the hearts that believed in me. Chaos can isolate you, make you feel you're fighting alone. But connection breaks that cycle. Seek the ones who see the fire in you, who remind you that your potential is not bound by hesitation. They are not just companions, they are constellations, guiding you toward the freedom you were meant to claim. Cherish them. Let them remind you that you are not bound. You are becoming step by step the architect of your own liberation. And do not forget to offer that light to yourself. Compassion is not weakness. It is the courage to hold your own heart gently. I stumbled, doubted, lingered too long over ideas that scared me. But I learned to forgive myself, to see my drifts not as failures, but as proof of my humanity. You too must learn this. The voice that urges you to drift is not your truth. It is a shadow, and shadows fade when you turn toward the light. Be kind to the person you are becoming. They are fighting battles no one else can see, carrying dreams no one else can hold. They are enough. This compassion extends beyond you. The world is not your judge, though it may feel so when chaos weighs heavy. It is a mosaic of stories, each one as fragile and fierce as your own. I saw this in the faces of those I met, in the hopes they carried. To choose discipline is to see the humanity in others, to recognize that their struggles, their dreams, mirror yours. Your potential is not just for you. It is a gift to the world, a spark that can light 1,000 fires. Live for that. Let your life be a beacon, not just for yourself, but for those who will walk the paths you illuminate. And in this living, let wonder be your guide. I never lost the childlike awe that drew me to the cosmos, the thrill of chasing truths too vast to grasp. That wonder is yours too. It is the flame that burns through the weight of chaos, the spark that keeps your potential alive. When the path feels long, when distractions pull you back, look up. See the stars, feel the vastness of the universe, and know that you are part of it. Your dreams are not bound, they are timeless, woven into the fabric of the cosmos. Sing their song. Let wonder carry you through the moments when discipline alone is not enough. But wonder is not passive. It is a call to create, to act, to dare. The world will tempt you to drift, to believe freedom comes without effort. I ignored that voice. I chased ideas that seemed impossible, questions that had no answers. And in that chase, I found meaning. Your potential is not meant to be postponed. It is meant to be lived. Create something, a story, a solution, a moment that echoes beyond you. Chaos is not your truth. It is a lie, and you were made to shatter it, to forge freedom through the shortcut of self-discipline. That freedom is your purpose, not a grand mission written in the stars, but the quiet truth that gives your life meaning. For me, it was the pursuit of truth, the joy of unraveling the universe's secrets. For you, it may be different, a family you love, an idea you bring to life, a light you shine in the darkness. Whatever it is, let it be your anchor, your reason to choose discipline over distraction. Chaos dulls your purpose, makes you forget why you burn. But you were made to remember, to live for something greater than hesitation. Purpose is not a destination, it is a journey. It weaves through every choice, every struggle, every moment of doubt. I found mine in the questions that kept me awake, in the moments when the universe seemed to whisper back. Your purpose is no less powerful. It is the life you imagine when the world is quiet, the one that makes your heart race, your soul sing. It is not a fantasy, it is a call. And answering it requires discipline, not as a burden, but as a surrender to the flow of your own becoming. Let go of the need to drift, to cling to the comfort of distraction. The universe is too vast for that, and so are you. Trust the mystery. Trust the part of you that knows, even when your mind hesitates. I didn't have all the answers when I began. I had faith in the questions. Your dreams are your questions, and every step you take is an answer, unfolding in its own time. Surrender to that rhythm. Let it carry you, not to a finish line, but to a life that feels like freedom. Chaos is not your truth. It is a shadow, and you are made to step into the light, to forge your freedom through the shortcut of self-discipline. And as you move, carry gratitude in your heart, not as a duty, but as a lens. See the world through it, and everything shifts. The struggles become teachers, the distractions become guides, the joys become eternal. I felt this when I looked at the cosmos, when I saw not just equations, but poetry. You are here now, in this fleeting, miraculous moment. You are alive in a universe that hums with possibility. That is no small thing. It is everything. Gratitude is your strength, the quiet power that transforms the weight of chaos into the freedom of discipline. This power is yours, always. The world will test you, tempt you to drift, to believe freedom comes without effort. But your potential is not fragile. It is a fire, a force, a truth that cannot be dimmed. Stand tall. Feel the pulse of your dreams, the rhythm of your purpose. You are not defined by the moments you've drifted. You are defined by the discipline you choose now, the life you build with every step. The stars are watching. They know your fears, your hopes, your quiet strength, and they believe in you. The universe is not a place of chaos, it is a canvas, and you were made to paint it with every choice, every dream. The canvas is yours, and it is infinite. Chaos is not a verdict. It is a choice, and you can choose differently. I broke free of my own distractions by chasing truths that scared me, by choosing discipline over drift. You too are breaking free, step by step, dream by dream. The habits that bind you are not your master. You are alive, burning with a fire that cannot be contained. This is your moment. Live it. Dare it. Write a story that echoes through the stars. Your potential is not a promise to be deferred. It is a truth to be lived. I learned this as I wrestled with the cosmos, as I chose to act despite the distractions that lingered. Every choice you make, every step you take, is a victory over chaos. You are not your hesitations. You are your courage, your dreams, your unrelenting will to become. The universe crafted you for this, to create, to inspire, to forge freedom through the shortcut of self-discipline. Discipline is your rebellion against the pull of chaos. Not reckless haste, but deliberate, persistent steps toward the life you see. I built my theories one equation at a time, one question at a time, one choice at a time. Your potential lies in those choices. The choice to create when you're tired, to dream when you're scared, to move when your mind says drift. Discipline is your proof that you are not bound. It is the spark that turns potential into reality, the bridge between the life you imagine and the life you live. But discipline is not reckless. It is rooted in clarity, a clarity that comes from knowing what matters most. My clarity came from my love for truth, from the questions that drove me to see the universe anew. What is your clarity? Is it the people you love, the change you want to bring, the art you were born to create? Find it, hold it. Let it be the light that guides you when distractions cloud your path. Chaos obscures your clarity, makes you forget why you started. But you were made to remember, to live for something that sets your soul on fire. And there will be darkness. The path to freedom is not lit with constant sun. It is shadowed, uncertain, full of moments when you question everything. I knew those moments, when my ideas faltered, when doubt whispered that I drifted too far. But I learned this: darkness is not the end. It is the beginning. It is where you find your strength, where you discover what you're made of. Your potential does not fade in the dark. It shines brighter, a beacon that calls you forward. Trust it. Trust yourself. Trust, too, in the power of persistence. The world celebrates breakthroughs, but I know the truth. Breakthroughs are built on countless unseen moments, moments of struggle, of doubt, of quiet resolve. The nights I spent wrestling with a single idea, the days I chose to keep going when I wanted to drift, they shaped me. Your potential is shaped the same way. Every step you take, every moment you choose discipline, is a victory. Chaos is not your truth. It is a lie, and you were made to shatter it, to forge freedom through the shortcut of self-discipline. And as you forge, know that you are not alone. Your potential is not just yours. It is a thread in the fabric of the universe, connected to every dream, every heart. I found this in the conversations that sparked my ideas, in the quiet support of those who believed in me. Your journey, too, is shaped by others, by the hands that lift you, the voices that remind you of your fire, but it is also shaped by the hands you extend, the light you share. To choose discipline is to inspire, to create a ripple that touches lives you may never know. Your potential is a gift, not just to you, but to the world. Use it, share it, let it shine. So stien, move, dream. The universe is watching, and it knows your name. You are not defined by the moments you've drifted. You are alive, boundless, infinite. This is your moment, your life, your story. Write it with every breath, every choice, every step. The stars do not wait, and neither should you. Go, create, be, forge the freedom you were born to claim.